Bud's dad was a good horseman, and he taught his boys to be good horsemen too. They rodeoed, but as time went by, they made their own lives, but they did come back home to the ranch pretty often to visit the folks. On one visit, Bud and Dad went out to look at the horses. "Did I tell you about that bay horse I got from Buster?" "I don't think so, Dad. Does it have anything to do with your limping?" "Yeah, it was the strangest thing. I just made a little circle. I was coming round down by the gate where the creek is, and danged if I didn't just slip off. Fell right on my butt, left a big old bruise. I couldn't believe it. Maybe I'm getting old." Well, Bud came home for Christmas, and Dad asked, "Did I tell you about that bay horse that Buster fousted off on me?" "No," said Bud, feigning interest. "What happened?" "Well, I only had him a couple weeks, and I rode him out to check the well, and when we were coming back, right down there by the creek where that gate is, kerzowie! I mean, that snide bogged his head and blowed up. It's Casey Tibbs all over. I hung in there, boy, but he pitched me into that board pile. Splinters went everywhere. Lucky all I hurt was my ribs. I can still ride them, but he got me that day." Well, Bud was back for the branding in April. "What's new?" "Did I tell you about that man-killing bronc, that bay horse that Buster stuck me with?" "You mean?" "Yeah, nearly broke my hip. I took him out to the junipers, where the creek is and down by the gate, and kerzowie, he came unglued. He stuck his nose in the dirt. Well, he went to bucking. I laid into him. You knew I could do it. But he bucked across that creek like he was auditioning for the finals, and then he wiped me off on the gate post. I tell you, son, he is one crooked booger." Dad sat back with a sigh and scratched himself. "Well, one thing for certain," said Bud. "You keep telling that story, and one of these days, you're gonna get him rode." This is Baxter Black and Bud from out there.